how to blend when singing. Now, there's not one way to do this. In fact, because there's so many different multi-timbral sounds with the voice, you don't blend in one way, but I'm going to go through different stages of this so you may understand. So the very first thing I'd like to do is I'd like to play you this video by the Bee Gees and check this out real quick.
Good morning, Mr. Sunshine. You brighten up my day. Come sit beside me in your way. I see you every morning outside the restaurants. The music plays so nonchalant. Mr. Sunshine, you brighten up my day. Come sit beside me in your way.
Okay, now that you've seen the video, I want you to sort of understand that there were three different things. There was, good morning, Mr. Sunshine. You brighten up my day. Come sit beside me in your way. Notice I'm using a very airy, light tone. In fact, most of the time when you blend, you don't even use vibrato. But anyways, I'm using a really bright, airy tone to get my tones to match because it's a thicker, puffier, sort of pillowy kind of sound, so that if other people are going to come in, we can do this and we all can kind of converge with a lot of air, and our air can kind of connect together. Now, if I were to go, good morning, Mr. Sunshine, you brighten up my day, right? We can blend with that. It's kind of more on the barbershop quartet side of things, or maybe not quite as brassy. But if we use a brassier tone like that, then you notice that it's a little, there's more preciseness that needs to happen within the voice. So the first one, you can use more air. And the second one, you can use a little more brightness to the sound. And then if I was really bright, good morning, Mr. Sunshine, which is more of a brassy kind of soloist sort of approach. And we really don't necessarily blend with soloists unless it's a two-part harmony or three-part harmony where someone is going to come alongside of us, and they might even use a breathier sound to come alongside. So let me play you another clip. It's a jazz piece that I did called This One's For You. Check this out.
I've heard all the stories about days gone by, adolescent fantasies all gone awry. Let me just say this one time, this This one's for you. So you wanna be a big star. Making big hair and fast talk will go far. Tell your soul to be a Mr. Big. No matter what you do, don't you quit your day gig. Oh, this one's for you. We turn the boys out of their share of the loot. Even selling undercover in Beirut. Well, on top of the world, yeah, you scream and shout. What you gonna do when all your hair falls out? Oh, this one's for you, you. Here's to all the folks that don't hear the hit. Well, let me tell you from the don't give a treat of one life hanging on by a three-piece hunch. She smokes a big cigar and says, let's do lunch. This one's for you, for you, for you, for you. What I wanna do, what I wanna do, what I wanna do, what I wanna do, the check's in the mail, well, don't react, well, and don't be jacked till you got that contract done. What you know, but you know to get you through. That's true. We'll call you. This one's for you. This one's for you. This one's for you. For you.
Okay, so like I said, there's a lot going on here. Now, the key to this isn't about belting and wailing. In fact, the key is quite the opposite. It's about learning how to blend. And now I'm singing polychords, which are chords on top of chords. And it's about blending within certain things. And, I love that kind of, kind of fast, stabby, like it sounds like a trumpet stab vibrato. I know it's not technically correct, but it's actually just a stylistic thing. Anyway, and then being able to get brassy on the sound, knowing how to go, hey, having that part, and then I've heard all the stories about days gone by, adolescent fantasies all gone awry. Well, let me just say this one time, this one's for you. So you've got to have that breathy, airy thing to be able to mix and blend, and then know when to get brassy on the sound when you want the vocal to stand out and pop above the rest of the track. So anyway, just a fun bit.
Okay, if you noticed in that piece, I used a lot of different kind of timbres, but the most of it was real bright, or light and airy, not bright at all. There wasn't a real brassy sound to it. Now, like the Bee Gees tune, lonely days, lonely nights, where would I be without my woman? There's a much brighter tone, and you can blend with that, or it could be at the end of the phrase, remember, lonely days, lonely nights, where would I be without my woman? And you can add a much breathier sound or airier sound to be able to blend that. Now be a little careful, because the more air that you add to the sound, the more it's difficult to maintain good vocal health. Though you can blend within a sound, you can do this softer. Lonely days, lonely nights, where would I be without my woman? And why that's important is if you notice in a lot of the R&B world today, there's a lot of falsetto that's used. So, you'll have a lot of, a little bit of chest voice, and it'll kind of roll into a real light, gentle, airy head voice, and back down. Lonely days, right? And you can use this sound to blend also. Or you can go, alone. You can hit it kind of hard, but again, you have to be a lot more precise, and the people coming around you have to be really precise and kind of match your timbre in the sound. Okay? Rock and roll. Let's move on.